In various studies, scientists have sought to determine which characteristics are important in a partner to develop a long and lasting relationship. If your partner has the traits described in today's video, then you should never let him or her go. If you like our videos, support us with a thumbs up, subscribe, activate the little bell, and look forward to the videos we upload for you every day. Number 1. Kindness and generosity. Generosity and kindness are very crucial characteristics when it comes to a long-term commitment. It is difficult to impossible to build a warm and trust-based relationship with selfish or basically unkind people. On the other hand, if your partner is generally generous, benevolent, and kind, these are very good basis for a lasting relationship. Therefore, you should ask yourself whether your partner is more inclined to stinginess and resentment or kindness and generosity. A genteel and positive basic attitude towards the other person is an important cornerstone for a functioning relationship. Number 2. Respectfulness. If you want to build a solid relationship with someone, respectful behavior is another crucial point. If a partner shows little or no respect towards the other person, this will have fatal consequences for the relationship in the long run. The psychological effects on the disrespected partner can also be enormous. If, on the other hand, the partners show respect and regard for each other in their behavior, both have enough room to develop and grow personally. Respectful behavior shows itself in many ways, such as a calm and loving way of communicating. That is, a respectful partner shows his or her respect by listening to you attentively and sympathetically, not interrupting you, and trying to really understand what you are saying. Respect is also expressed by your partner taking your needs seriously and responding to them. Basic fairness and mutual respect characterize a respectful relationship. Number 3. Emotional intelligence. The term emotional intelligence was first used by psychologists John Mayer and Peter Salovey in 1990. It means that the person is able to perceive, classify, and deal with emotions properly. This includes both one's own emotions and those of other people. Emotional intelligence means not only being able to describe well one's own feelings, but also having the ability to empathize with the other person. It means that a person has a high degree of empathy, and empathy is characteristic of emotional intelligence. People with this trait are characterized by their openness and their confident handling of their feelings. Emotional intelligence is particularly important in relationships because it helps to master many emotionally difficult situations. So emotional intelligence is an important factor if you want to have a secure and long-lasting relationship. Number 4. Willingness to compromise. It is also very important that your partner has the ability to compromise. Otherwise, your partner would insist on only what suits their will. In the long run, this can lead to an imbalance in the relationship. Willingness to compromise, on the other hand, means that you can deal with your partner on equal footing. This is how you find middle ground that is okay for both parties. When both partners are willing to compromise and listen to each other's wants and needs, it leads to more happiness and satisfaction in the relationship. Number 5. Helping and supportive attitude. Another important question is whether your partner is fundamentally supportive, encouraging, and intent on building you up. Especially in difficult times, you need someone you can rely on and who will help you when things are going badly. This gives you a sense of security and belonging. This also involves your partner encouraging you in your wishes, dreams, and ideas. That means maintaining a supportive attitude in affirming you in your plans and in helping you see them through. See how your partner makes you feel. If you feel basically accepted and in good hands, that's a very good sign. In a relationship, when both of you have a supportive attitude towards each other, even difficult tasks in life are easier to solve and overcome. Number 6, the same basic values. If you want your relationship to work well in the long run, it is advisable that you share the same core values. We don't mean music or fashion. It doesn't really matter if you have different opinions. What is important are the basic values, i.e., your views on topics such as religion, marriage, family, or the desire to have children. But it is also about questions about your financial future and ideas about living your lives together in the long term. If you disagree on many of these issues, you need to be willing to compromise. Otherwise, in the long run, difficulties may arise in the relationship. Number 7, mistakes are accepted. It is very important that your partner also accepts your rough edges. Everyone makes mistakes, and there is nothing bad about that. For mutual happiness in a partnership, it is crucial that you take the other person as he is and not try to change him or her. The other person's faults have to be accepted without resentment or irritation. This gives the other person more self-confidence and the sense of being accepted. Everyone wants a partner who loves them as they are. Therefore, this point is extremely important for a good and fulfilling partnership. Moreover, in relationships where both partners accept each other's faults, there is less cause for quarrels and reproaches. Number 8, understanding. This point is closely related to the empathy just described. Understanding here is not just about grasping what the other person is saying. It is about understanding the inner emotional world of the partner, i.e., being able to empathize with how a certain situation feels to the other person. This ability is a very decisive factor when it comes to satisfaction in longer relationships. This creates emotional closeness and trust, which is an important basis for a good partnership. Number 9, support for each other's development. This means that your partner supports you in fully developing to your full potential. On the one hand, this means personal development, i.e., the ability to own up to your mistakes and stand up for who you really are. On the other hand, this point also means the general support of the partner in the development of personal potential. This means that the partner helps you and supports you, for example, when you look for a new hobby or get excited about something new. This allows both partners to expand their horizons again and again so that boredom and daily grind do not arise so quickly in the relationship. New impulses, ideas, and activities are very important to make both partners happy in the long run. Today's conclusion: it is important to feel comfortable in a partnership. The characteristics just described are extremely helpful for this. You can discuss many things with your partner, and with enough willingness to compromise and respect on both sides, you can deal with almost anything. If you have met someone who possesses these qualities, you have the best chance of having a long and happy relationship. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.